Okay, so thank you very much, everyone, for joining this sudden emergency kind of call for everyone to come together to practice this collective metta meditation for everybody, those who are going through difficult time. So let's start off this short session. Right?
Will I start, Prajan?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Prajan, and thank you everyone who came here today. I really appreciate. When I am on my own, I usually very strong in coping with my emotions. But when I hear words of support and when people are asking how am I become emotional. So I will, especially at this time, I will practice my mindfulness and awareness of my emotions very, very hard. Thank you again for this opportunity. When Prajan asked me how we can support people of Ukraine at this time, I thought doing collective metta meditation would be the best way for us to support people. I know most of you are doing some practical support in your own way. I'm very grateful on behalf of people of my country. But together we decided to do collective metta meditation. I've made some notes for my short speech. I'm sure all of you are following the news and you know what is going on in Ukraine. I will stay away from the politics in this situation. My main message today is just what Anna said a few minutes ago. All people in Ukraine right now need peace and peace in their heart. Because as we know, any war has two sides, and it's not easy to understand who is guilty, who is a victim in this war. Any war takes lives on both sides. And this is why today I would like us to meditate and share our merit to all people who are involved on both sides of the conflict. And indeed, in all wars that are going on this planet, because all people suffer the same way. I was born in eastern part of Ukraine, which has been suffering from this current war for 8 last years. And now, unfortunately, it accelerated and spilled over the other border, and the mainland Ukraine is suffering terribly. And I currently keep in touch with people on both sides in my hometown and in the mainland Ukraine. Every day, David knows that I open my computer at 6 a.m. and see how people are doing in east, south, west, and east of Ukraine. All of them are dear to me, and I feel sometimes like in a prime minister's cabinet. I have my windows open on my computer, and I go from one to one: Kyiv, Kharkiv, Donetsk, Luhansk, my hometown, Ravenki. And this is how I've been spending the last 10 days. All of them are alive, and it's it's difficult to describe how it feels when somebody texts in the morning, "Hello, I am alive." It's really difficult. It's very close, on our doorstep. So what my main message today is, in this particular difficult time, as never before, I realize the value of meditation skills that I've been learning for the last probably 10 years, 8 years, maybe 8 years. The value of meditation and mindful living and mindful awareness of my emotions has never before been so useful and so valuable. Only because of my meditation skills, I am able to stay in control of my life here, and I am able to support people who are now in the middle of this horror. So I'm taking an opportunity once again to encourage you all, and I know you all are practicing meditation. Please spread the word of the value of meditation, because this is the only remedy, I would say, that we can use when we are experiencing life and death situations. And I am against any war. I believe truly that any war is an old-fashioned way of dealing with a conflict, with differences. I believe in the power of goodwill and mutual cooperation and talks, mutual talks, to resolve the difficulties. Also, on a self-care side, I would share my experiences in this last 10 days that I decided to stay away from watching the television, any news, because of very difficult images, visual images, and so much misinformation. So I only get information from people who I personally know, and I base my understanding of what's going on that. So I'm encouraging you all, maybe look after yourself, and maybe if it's too difficult to watch the news, maybe look after yourself and Don't expose yourself to the media. And my last message is, what do we do as a human nation to prevent such conflicts happening in the future? And as a former teacher and as a counselor, currently mental health worker, the only solution I can see for us to stop these conflicts is to educate our children and those people who would listen to us in seeing the bigger picture of what's going on in the world on the global scale, and not being quick to blame somebody, and see how we can prevent such conflicts so huge number of people don't die. And of course, how do we develop this awareness and see in the bigger picture is through our practice, through learning these valuable teachings of the Buddha, of the law of cause and effect, and seeing how one thing relates to another, and seeing the potential consequences of what we do, what we say, what we think. Because what happens in the real life physically, a lot depends on what we think, what we say, and what we do, all of us as a nation. So I would really encourage everyone who have children or grandchildren to teach them to see the bigger picture in everything, beginning with nature, maybe seeing how nature develops, how things grow in nature, how a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, for example, things like that. So our children see the process, not only like the destination of certain things, but the process, how things develop and how black may become white or vice versa. So this is how I see we can influence the world and stop such horrible conflicts in the future. So thank you again for listening to me. Thank you again to Ajahn for organizing this event. And thank you to all of you who came here today and donate your time to this event. Thank you so much. And I am happy to answer any of your questions at the end of this session. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Verlina. Anne? Oh, what happened? Yeah, Anne? Pass it to Anne.
Hello everyone, my name is Anna and I'm Lena's friend. Like Lena, my heart goes to everybody who is suffering right now from the horrific events in Ukraine, and also to everybody who is involved in any conflict around the world right now. Although our attention is currently very much with the events in Ukraine, however, we forget that there are other wars that are being fought right now on this planet. Many lives are being lost, and we need to remember that the life is the most precious gift that anybody can ever be given, and we have to value that more than ever before. And to add to what Lena was kindly saying, I would say at this very difficult time, if we could teach ourselves and our children time and again to come to our heart and find the kindness, find the compassion, open our minds and open our hearts, because the peace begins from peace inside everyone's heart, from the happiness that we can collectively build together. That happiness starts from the happiness inside of our hearts. So in these very challenging times, if we could reach out with a helping hand to anybody who needs it on every level, for whatever reason, war or no war. And we also need to remember to give a helping hand to ourselves, to help us through, to find the right way, to grow and be human on every level. And this way we can build lasting peace. Thank you all very much.
Yeah, and David.
Thank you, Ajahn. I don't think I can add anything more. I think we knew it. We've always known from our practice. It's a crazy world we live in. And we all have our challenges in life as individuals, as members of families, in situations at work. And from time to time, and I'm afraid Ukraine is not unique. And one of the things I observed from 70 years of life is to keep making the same mistakes. And I think the only thing I would add to Elena and Anna is we should learn to stop making the same mistakes.
So thank you very much for all those words and hopes that you all have shared. Now we will do the loving kindness chanting, and then after that I will do the meditation. So let me share, and if you have already printed, then you can chant. So as I have said early on, first of all, we will chant in Pali and then read out the English. Okay. Namo tassam bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassam bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassam bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Karaniyamanta kusalena yantang santang padham hapisame jasa koa ujo jasu hojo jasuvat Chat samudhanati mani santo sako cha subharo cha apaki cho cha sallahu kavunti san Driyo cha nipako cha apaka bua kule su ananukin thona cha khutang sama cha rekin chiye na win Pare opavadhayung sukhino va khemino hontu sampe santa tam bhavantu sukhitata eke jipana bhuta thita savadha varawa anavase Dikhawa ye mahantawa majjimarasaka anukatula Dithawa ye jahaditha e chatur Vasanti avidhure bhutawa sambhave siva sambe Santa bhavantu sukhitanta paro param nikubetana Nethakanta chinam kinchivya roasana patikasanya nanya manya sato kabichaya mata Niyang puntang mayusa eka puntang manurangke evam pisam pabhute sumana sangpavaye hapariman Metanca sabbalokasming manasang bhavaye haparimanang untang atho jatiri asambandham haveram hasambandham tethang jarang nisinto vasayanto Yavatat savigatamento adinthaya brahma metang viharam hitamahuditin cha anupakama silav Tatsanena sampanno kamesu vinhaya ketha nahi chantu kampasayang punarete. This is what should be done by one who is skilled in goodness and who knows the path of peace. Let them be able and upright, straightforward and gentle in speech, humble and not conceited, contented and easily satisfied, unburdened with duties and frugal in their way, peaceful and calm, and wise and skillful, not proud, not to the slightest thing that the wise would later reprove. We sing, may all beings be at ease, whatever living beings there may be, whatever, whether they are weak or strong, omitting none, the great or the mighty, medium, short or small, the seen and the unseen, those living near and far away, those born and to be born, may all beings be at ease. Let none deceive another, or despise any beings in any state. Let none through anger or ill will wish harm upon another, even as a mother protects with her life her child, her only child, so with a boundless heart should one cherish all living beings, radiating kindness over the entire world, spreading upwards to the skies and downwards to the depths, outwards and unbounded, freed from hatred and ill will, whether standing or walking, fidget, or lying down, freed from drowsiness. One should sustain this recollection This is said to be the sublime abiding, by non-holding to fixed views, the pure-hearted one having clarity, being freed from desires, is not born again into this world. The second chanting. Hantamayang chatura panama opasanang karumasihin. Metta karuna mudita upekha sahagatena cetasa ekang desang paritawa viharati tatha tutiyang tatha tatiyang tatha chatutthang ite on dhammato tiriyang sampati sapatataya sapavantang lokang metta karuna mudita upekha sahagatena cetasa Vipulena mahangkatena apamanena averena abhaya pajena paritawa viharati ati. I will abide, pervading one quarters with a heart imbued with loving kindness, compassion, gladness, equanimity, likewise the second, likewise the third, likewise the fourth, so above and below, around and everywhere, and to all as to myself, I will abide, pervading the all-encompassing world with a heart imbued with loving kindness, compassion, gladness, equanimity, abundant, exalted, immeasurable, without hostility and without ill will. Sabbe sata, all creatures who live in this world go through the same process of being born, being old, getting sick, and death. Avera huntu, may happiness be with you, should live together in peace. Abhaya pacha huntu, may happiness be with you, try to avoid any intimidation. Anika huntu, may happiness be with you, stay away from both physical and mental unhappiness. Sukhi hatanang pariharantu, may everyone be happy, take care of oneself, may you be safe and well. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's practice meditation. Everyone is afraid of a sickness. All fear death. Putting oneself in another's place, one should not beat or kill others. So we're all gathering here this Sunday afternoon to do our part, little things that we can do to share and feel the pains and the difficulties that people are going through. Despite we dislike the war, it's been in human history. It's never been free from it. Again and again, we are going back into the same situation. Sometimes we are moving towards it with a hope of a peace. At the time, in a hope of a compromise. And under the time for safety. So true peace in the world can only come about when every individual's mind is at peace. A mind genuinely vibrant with the thoughts of a loving kindness and compassion, and which is the safest guarantee for all beings to live happily and unharmed. Our center's motto is helping hands, healing heart. Coming together in these such as situations, whatever we can do, even the slightest things to help together, to heal our hearts and hearts of others, those who are going through a difficult time. And the Buddha said that if we do not want to be harmed, we should not be harming others, because the consequences of harming will not bring happiness to ourselves here and hereafter. And a person who seeks happiness by oppressing others will not be able to attain the happiness. And meanwhile, it is inevitable to let others not to harm. But all what we can do is not harboring any ill will thoughts towards anyone. Often we harbor the thoughts of he abused me, he ill-treated me, or even we compare, he got the better of me, he stolen of my belongings. Such thoughts harboring in our mind, this enmity of it brings unhappiness and will not bring happiness of ourselves and happiness of others. As the Buddha said, hatred is indeed never appeased by hatred in the world. It is appeased only by loving kindness. So we are here today to practice short loving kindness, sending our love and concern to people, those who are going through, particularly our close members, Alina and her family, Anne and her families, and everyone, those who are going through. So remembering this benefit of a loving kindness and recollecting to oneself by simply bringing your attention to the body you are sitting here and now. Feel the breath, feel the air, feel the presentness here and now. So arousing loving kindness to yourself. By bringing your attention to see, to feel the vibration in your heart, your heartbeat. And generating that loving kindness and compassion to yourself. May I be free from harm and danger. May I be free from mental suffering. May I be free from hurtfulness and hatred. May I be free from ill will, animosity. May I be free from all these calamities. May I be well and happy. Repeating these words in your head with a sense of a feeling freedom, no harm, no danger, no suffering, no ill will. May I be free from harm and danger. May I be free from mental sufferings. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from hatred. May I be free from calamities. May I be well and happy. Let these sink into your mind. Let your mind is not distracted by those news and those calamities. Let you have a happy and peaceful moment. Similar way, we will be sending our love and compassion, hope of a free from all those harms and danger to all the people, those who are going through this such a difficult time. People in Ukraine, in Russia, and in the world. So we will extend this metta to all other people, everyone. Same happiness and well-being that we have cultivated, that we have wished for ourselves. So this moment you may choose any particular person that you would like to share, to whom you have a good feelings. It could be parents, those who are going through it. Could be a teacher, relatives, friends. Bring into your mind and radiating our loving kindness towards them. With their picture or a name in our mind, radiating this loving kindness. May you be free from harm and danger. May you be safe. May you be free from suffering. May you be mentally free from all the sufferings. May you be free from all the physical suffering. May you be free from troubles of the body and the mind. May no harm come to you. May you be well and happy. And extending from the particular person, extend it to neighborings or any community that you think, particularly today, people from Ukraine to start off with. May everyone in Ukraine be free from harm and danger. May they be safe. May they be free from physical suffering. May they be free from mental suffering. May they be well and happy. So radiating our love and concerns, benevolence, sincere care, and extending a similar hope, similar wish to everyone, including governments, including soldiers, including Russia, America, Europe, everywhere, everyone, those who are going through this difficult time. May everyone be free from harm and danger. May everyone be free from mental suffering. May everyone be free from physical suffering. May everyone be well and happy. May all beings, those who are in Ukraine, in Russia, in the world, and those who are living in other kingdoms or other places in the world system, be well, be happy, be safe, and be free from any danger. sharing this loving kindness and compassion to everyone in the universe, beyond the religious and racial barriers, beyond the nation and national boundaries. With the blessings of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, may all the blessings be upon you. May all deities and devas protect you. May the protective power of the Buddha Dhamma Sangha may safety ever be you. By the power of the triple gem, the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, may all evils go away. May all evil omens and difficult circumstances be finished, the end. May everyone be happy. May everyone be safe. May everyone be liberated. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So we will end by transferring our merits to those who passed away in this war, and also people, those who are going through it, right? Particularly people, those who passed away, including soldiers from Russia or Ukraine, people in Russia and in Ukraine. May they be well and happy. May they be reborn in a good existence wherever they are reborn. May they be well and happy with these blessings. Yatha varivaha pura paripurenti sakarang Ewa mewa ito tinang petanang upakapati ichitang pachitang tumhang kipamewa saminchatu sape purentu sangkapan Chandho panaraso yatha manichoti raso yatha sapi tiyo vivajantu saparoko vinasato Mate bhavantantarayo sukhi thikayuko bhava abhivadanasi lissa nityang vaddha pachayino chattaro dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanno sukhang phalang. Sadhu, sadhu. So thank you, everyone, and our support is with you, Lena and Anne. Anything that we can help you, anything that we can support, even now or in the future, just let us know, and we are here to support you. So, anybody wants to say any words? You are most welcome. Adiel? You have unmute, please.
I'm just saying that was a whole new experience for me, and I enjoyed it.
Good.
I enjoyed
Okay. Thank
very much as well.
you. Yvonne?
Hello.
Would you like to share a few words before we offline?
No, I've just collectively been sending lots of metta towards Ukraine and Russia. So it's nice to do it locally with you as well.
Thank you. From Switzerland, whereupon? Want to say a few words?
So thank you very much that I have a chance with my sister also that to help to contribute the metta to you, to your country. And I wish you have a good luck and peaceful.
Let's hear from our youngest member of today. As a vote of thanks, and we'll end here. Okay?
Thank you for the opportunity to send metta to Ukraine and Russia in the war.
Okay. So thank you very much, and we'll continue and we'll inform you in the future as well. Meanwhile, I will encourage everyone to practice metta throughout the time, and not only during the time of a Ukraine crisis, but every day. Most importantly, be mindful of your own thoughts, own feelings, and be strong. And with that, when you are strong, you will be able to support others, as Lena has already said at the beginning. Because of the meditation, she managed to maintain herself collective and strong, and meanwhile able to support so many members of her family, as well as other relatives and friends that she knows. And I can imagine she must be going through a really difficult time as coming from Ukraine. And I can imagine also to Anne, who came from Russia. And so we cannot express any more than this, but we will continue support. Right? So thank you everyone for joining, and we'll continue in the future events as well. Thank you.